Got all the information I need to complete your personalized numerology reading. And, you guessed it, I saved the best for last. Now, a word of caution. The information I'm about to share with you is incredibly intimate and may raise a hair or two. Most people are often shocked at the accuracy of these readings, and I think you will be too after you hear the intriguing truths I've discovered about your personality, hidden motivations, and true purpose. If you choose to listen on, do so with an open mind, and this insight is sure to bring you immeasurable rewards. I'll start by examining your soul urge number. Your soul urge, also called your heart's desire, shows what your soul needs to grow and evolve in life and relationships. Like your expression number, it's derived from assigning numerical values to the letters of your full birth name using the Pythagorean alphabet. Except, in the case of your soul urge, you look only at the vowels. Here's why. Consonants are pronounced with sharp edges and have a definitive beginning or end. They represent your public personality and the traits you outwardly share with the world. On the other hand, vowels are pronounced from free-flowing breath and have softer edges. They represent the true, tender, and often hidden you, and reveal your deepest soul urges, many you likely didn't know you had. The famous Renaissance doctor, translator, and astrologer Marsilio Ficino devoted much of his life to studying the incredible ways one's life improves when he or she follows the promptings of the soul. The benefits he encountered were undeniable. So, are you curious to know what your soul urge says about you? After analyzing the vowels of your full birth name, I've discovered that your soul urge number is 1. Whether you know it yet or not, you are a born leader with incredible talent and creativity. You aren't afraid to take risks or venture into the unknown. You have a strong calling to be an entrepreneur, expert, or authority in your field. While you're always ready to jump at an opportunity to get ahead, you remain honest and true to yourself, which is admirable. You very much dislike being micromanaged at work or in your personal life, and refuse to play second fiddle or give in to the demands of others unless to avoid serious conflict. If you tend to butt heads with other authoritative figures, it's only because your soul's urge is to be in the lead, not to be carried along behind it. Because you're so determined and ambitious, there is little that can hurt you more than someone else taking credit for what you have done. Keep your confidence up and don't lose sight of your unique vision, and there's no doubt that you'll achieve the status, recognition, and opportunities your soul craves. When it comes to relationships, you take charge and tend to be the one who calls the shots. But because you're so used to being in charge, you must make a concerted effort to not come across too overbearing or uncompromising. You deeply treasure your independence, so you're very careful with who you give your attention and devotion to. When you do open your heart to someone, you love fiercely and loyally. But that's not all I've discovered about you. Like an onion, you have many, many layers. And after digging a little deeper into your numerology chart, I can see that you have plenty of unique traits and personality quirks left to explore. I get the sense that you could charm the stripe off a skunk. I see you as more organized, practical, independent, and confident than you were as a younger man. I feel that you desire freedom and change in your life. You have a very expressive, inventive, and innovative way about you. I see that you've overcome a lot of obstacles in your lifetime that many people could not. When it comes to your nature, you seem to be a man who's okay with taking calculated risk. You likely do some sort of adventurous sport like scuba diving, skydiving, rock climbing, or something a little bit out of the ordinary. You are far from a common person. I suspect you've always been on a different mental playing field than others. You have the curiosity of a cat, incredible ideas and insights, and great imagination. As a child, it wouldn't surprise me if you had to create your own fun and games, and maybe even found innovative ways to make some extra spending cash like shoveling driveways or mowing lawns. You take one day at a time and don't get excited easily. You're the opposite of a chicken with its head cut off. I see you as more of a philosopher, someone who is down to earth and incredibly perceptive. I think that you have the ability to read people's moods and intellectually analyze their personalities. You possess the silent power of changing others' opinions quickly. I suspect this gift lends itself well to business. You do very well in any sort of marketing or sales position. I envision you working from home. Because you're so smart, I believe you could be a manipulative individual and take advantage of people, but you do not. You're not one to turn your back on responsibilities, debts, or your family. You are trustworthy and trust others until they do something to burn you. I get the sense that you've been more involved with work and cultivating cash flow lately because your main goal is to be debt-free. You're somewhat of a workaholic, which could cause some problems at home if your wife thinks you're not giving her as much quality time as you should. Somewhere around your 44th birthday, I suspect a change will or did occur. Perhaps a new direction in your career or a shift in your family life. I feel that you spend a lot of time focusing on your health and fitness. While you're not in the great physical shape you were 10 years ago, I don't foresee any major health concerns in the near future. I sense that recently you've become bored at work. Perhaps you are overqualified for your position or simply unchallenged with your current project. There will need to be some changes made in the next 15 months, but no matter what you do, you'll be financially successful. I'm not concerned about that in the least. I feel that you're entering a new period in your life that is going to be very productive for you, both in your finances and your marriage. I imagine your wife is feisty, outspoken, bold, with a streak of jealousy. You have most certainly met your match with this woman. The two of you together are like two Mack trucks, hitting each other head-on. She sees you as stubborn and set in your ways, which may be true. There's no doubt there will be some disagreements along the way, but as long as you continue to communicate, you'll weather any storm together and have a long, healthy relationship. There's no doubt that you have an exciting future ahead of you and can accomplish anything you set your mind to. This may be hard to believe, but the information I've shared with you over the last few minutes barely scratches the surface of what I can discover about you by digging deeper into your numerology chart. After just looking at your life path, expression, and soul urge numbers, I can say that you have a truly unique number combination. In fact, there's nothing I'd love more than to spend hours exploring every aspect of your chart. And that includes analyzing the numbers that appear to be missing altogether. But as you can probably imagine, our resources are limited, and we have to draw the line somewhere with how much information we can freely give away, without even being sure yet that you're ready to go deeper and experience the powerful, yet often confronting truths hidden in your personal numerology chart. So far, I've just given you a brief overview, but if you're open to it, I'd like to send you your complete numerology report, where I'll take a deep dive into every single element of your chart to reveal many more obscure facets of your personality and ultimate potential. There's a lot left to discover, and frankly, most of it is far too personal to share with you here. I'd much prefer to thoughtfully decipher your calculations and send you a private report that you can print out and pore through while curled up on the couch with a cup of tea, almost as if a master numerologist is there with you, conducting a personal reading in your living room. So if you're ready, just click the button above, and within seconds, we'll get to work compiling your complete numerology report that includes not only expanded versions of the readings I just gave you, but detailed and thorough interpretations of every single element in your chart. That's over 900 individual calculations, all about you. Trust me when I say this will be unlike anything you've read before. You'll uncover the different facets of your personality that combine to make you the person you are, including characteristics you thought no one knew about. You'll finally make sense of the struggles and setbacks you faced in your life and how to breeze over them the next time they appear. You'll discover your most precious gifts and talents and how to use them to improve your career and relationships. And you'll know exactly how to wake up every single day feeling blissfully happy. It's my goal to make sure you never miss another opportunity or experience a surprise setback that holds you back from living your best life. Can you imagine how having this information will change the way you live your life? The way you show up in your relationships and the decisions you make? This report will be like your roadmap to a happier, more abundant and joyful life.